career.
And there's Dave Ritchie making his way out of the tunnel and onto the field for the pregame warm-ups here at Olympic Stadium in Montreal. Ritchie has won one Grey Cup as a head coach, looking for his second this afternoon. Well, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers are back in the Grey Cup for the first time since 1993. It's been a long and painful drought on the prairies. They've tried everything there to win, from hiring a first-time head coach who tried a hypnotist with his players to changing uniforms twice, looking for the mystique of a winning bygone era. But 8 years later, the Bombers are coming around again.
Glory days. The Bombers would win 3 Grey Cups in 5 appearances, but a 68-7 loss to Edmonton in the '96 Western semi-final, the worst in team history, cost Cal Murphy his job and marked the end of an era.
It was a very sad way for Cal to go out. He was a great coach. I consider what his time in Winnipeg a dynasty. They went to 5 cups and won 3. I mean, the guy's a genius. Great coach. He's tough as nails, and it was just too bad to see him go.
Cal was such a inspirational leader all those years, and we had great teams through all that. To see him go out like that was very disappointing to me, because I was a personal friend of his.
Then came Jeff Reinbold. The Harley-driving new head coach filled Winnipeg with hype and hope.
It's definitely a showman, you know, with the Harley, and I mean, the first pep night we did at the Winnipeg Convention Center was very exciting. I mean, they brought us out. It was like a pro wrestling show.
Coach Reinbold basically did everything but win. He captured the city's imagination. The people of Winnipeg loved him. The vast majority of people did. I think the players played their hearts out for him. He made the environment a lot of fun. He was a tremendously charismatic man.
At the end of the game, when it's all over with and you won, you go up in the stands, you find your wife, you find your family. Banky, you hold your son after you win a football game. Because I'm telling you, man, you got this much of this life when you play this game.
But charisma could not win football games. The Bombers suffered 2 dreadful losing seasons. Ticket sales plummeted and Reinbold was fired. The Blue Bombers turned to a venerable head coach they had once spurned and asked him to save the franchise.
Well, it's been an amazing resurrection. To get to this point, to get to the Grey Cup, I mean, the whole city, the whole community, the whole province is just so proud of us, and we're proud of what we've done.
Before, guys were thinking like, well, hopefully we can win this game. And our attitude now is, which he instilled in us, that once we walk on that field, there's no way we're going to lose, no matter who we're playing against, who's quarterbacking, who's catching the ball. The guys he have in here, we all think that we can go out there and win every single game.
Last week's goal line stand marked a turning point in the game and the team, winning again on the field and at the box office.
The business side is taking care of the business, and the football side's filling the stadium up with sellouts every week almost, and I feel like Frank Sinatra. I'll do it our way.
You know, Bob Cameron was reminiscing about the Reinbold era the other day, and he said, you know, that was the most fun we ever had losing. But to give Reinbold credit, Glenn, there was not a guy who outworked him in the CFL.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to go as a guest coach to Reinbold's first training camp in Winnipeg, and I can tell you for a fact that he, as far as the X's and O's goes, is one of the best coaches I've ever worked with. He's also a tremendous motivator, but Danny, maybe this guy just had too much on his plate when he first started as a coach.
Exactly right. Anytime you go into your first year, you're the head coach, you got a lot of responsibility, but also to be the GM as well. I thought it was a little too much to ask of Jeff at that time, but he's an excellent coach, as you well know, Pinball.
No question about that, and I think the key to their success now is balance. They have great balance. Lyle Bauer's done a great job in the front office, then Brendan Taman, then Dave Ritchie. Great balance. Is no mistake, I think, Mark, as well, that you're looking at a Calgary team that has great balance and stability in their organization as well.
And do you think, Pinball, that perhaps the Bomber fans got a little bit, well, they didn't respect, or, you know, what they had there? 9-9 season is what Cal had when he was fired.
And Cal actually made mention that maybe the fans have gotten a little spoiled here, but now it's back to the good days, and these fans deserve it. They really have gone through some tough times. There are a lot of players on the field that have stuck with this football team too, so it's great to see them in the big game.
Sure is, and of course Dave Ritchie, good friends with the man he'll be coaching against this afternoon, Wally Buono, the head coach of the Calgary Stampeders. There they are, exchanging pleasantries at center field, but there'll be no friends when they kick it off here today in the 89th Grey Cup.